I've played it, and after you see this trailer, I think you're going to want to as well.
Yeah, brother, I don't think so. I mean, Highguard is officially shutting down on March 12th, and this is just after 45 days. It's not the record order like the day after, but hey, it is what it is, I guess, right? Wildlight says more than 2 million players stepped into Highguard's world. I mean, that's a lot. But I mean, come on, man, they couldn't hold on to like at least a little bit, like 10%. Nah, it got way worse. Think about it, this is a free-to-play live service, okay? So without the paying homies like me, there is no reason to even stay on. I mean, it was clear as day it's gonna be gone. What's up, my fellow internet gangsters? How you guys doing? Yes, I'm back again. Don't worry, I'll try to keep myself on tweet so I can release some videos, okay? Don't worry about that. So the first things first, we have to figure out what the hell was Highguard trying to be, okay? It mashed so many subgenres into one game. God damn, it was clear as day it's gonna fuck the game over. At the same time, people might also like it, since maybe they like the 3v3, 5v5, whatever, like the objective raid mechanics, base raid, lane pushing, blah 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 blah. I mean, on paper it sounds really nice, but at the same time, like, what the hell are we doing here? Okay, so in practice it ended up like being so weird. Every time I watched the video I was like so perplexed, like, what's fun about it? I mean, it seems interesting, right? But at the same time, like, bro, it wasn't the new breed of shooters like they tried to promise. It was more like a how do I say, like a 5 different shooters stitched together, and none of them were deep enough to keep people on it, okay? That's how it felt. I mean, let's be honest here, it looked clean, but hey, it is what it is. And as you guys know, the numbers don't lie. The game launched in late January and hit around like 97k concurrent players on Steam. I mean, remember guys, that's really good. There's still some games that are like hyped as fuck and not that high, okay? And over 2 million people in total played across platforms. I was surprised, but also at the same time I expected at least some high numbers. I mean, considering how they pushed that game, so that was like something I knew it's gonna happen. So then it like it fell like such a big time into the hundreds, guys. I mean, I have more friends than people played. Okay, I'm lying. Okay, guys, I'm lying. I don't have that many friends. But you know what I mean, okay? And even few weeks, you were looking like in triple-digit player counts. God damn it, dude. And after 2 weeks, Wildlight started to lay off people. And I already said that before, but that's normal. Remember that. This is not a bad thing. This is normal. You always have more people working on some things when it starts out. Then later on they will lay off. But it really depends why they do that, okay? So about like 20 devs were left, and they're the only one keeping the game alive, I guess, on life support. So this wasn't some no one gave it a chance situation. I mean, plenty of people gave it a chance, kind of, or at least downloaded it. I mean, at the beginning people couldn't even play it because of the server issues. But I mean, they played a few matches and decided really quick, like, yeah, it's not worth their time. So speaking about trying it out, why did so many people try it out? And in my opinion, it's clear as day. Maybe this is also the same time the reason why it failed. Not really, the game was bad, but also another reason. Geoff Keighley, I hope I say his name right, and the Game Awards. That was the main big thing about this game. So what happened? Apparently, on the Game Awards, they release games, they show trailers, and sometimes they show like world firsts, like, you know, like, hey, never seen before, blah, blah, blah. In the Game Awards, everyone expects like something really big at the end. And at the end of the Game Awards, it was Highguard. Right, and that's all it is. Geoff Keighley talked about the game as if it was like the biggest thing ever. I mean, that's crazy. Just saying that is crazy nowadays. And he, as a gamer, as someone that knows this industry, should know that's not good. That's not good. Don't talk like that, okay? Because that's where, like, arguably started the whole trouble at the Game Awards. Highguard was like the final reveal of the show, especially a slot where people expect something so big. I know I'm repeating, but remember, that's the main key part, okay? The trailer was vague, flashy, and not even like that deep, but it also didn't even clearly explain like what the hell is going on. What game is this? Where does it fit? Okay? When people then saw it and checked it out on Steam, they also realized, yeah, it has many genres, it has many like ways to play it, and what the hell is this, okay? So when you put a mid like to low looking shooter in the final spotlight of such a big event, like the audience like expect something, right? So they are not sure, like, what the hell, like, is this game so good? Is this really so good? Or, like, what the hell is going on? So the final slot told people like this is the next big thing, but the trailer looked like just another live service hero shooter. I mean, what else do we expect nowadays? And from that moment, a lot of players, were already side-eyeing Highguard before it even launched. So they were like, yo, what the hell is going on with this shit? On top of all that, I'm telling you right now, I just have a weird feeling about this guy, okay? I don't want to be talking bad about him, but it's just so weird. I mean, apparently they said like, yeah, not usually, but apparently there were some other games planned to be at the end, but didn't make it. So Geoff decided to give Highguard a chance, apparently, and to be at the end as a final reveal. So I'm like, man, that sounds so weird. I would do the same for friends, I guess, but in such a big way. I don't know, you should know that it will hurt your game. Because so many people will be like, yeah, I want to be the final reveal. I want to be like, yeah, at the end, but you have to have something that is also worth being at the end, like as a big reveal. And in this case, maybe Geoff tried to be nice and tried to hype the game to make it like, hey guys, yeah, this is now the final reveal and it's really, really good, blah, 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 blah. But god damn it, man, he did them not a good favor, like not at all. And this also might be one of the few reasons that it just overhyped it so much that people are like, yeah, I'm done. That's it. Something else to this, please stop with that. Yeah, this dev that worked for this game is now working on this game. Fuck off. Release the game, and if the game is good, it's good, okay? I don't give a fuck who you worked before. It does not matter anymore. And especially nowadays, I mean, people are being like, yo, this guy is so good, this is so good, this is so good because of this game before, and now they're doing this and that. Fuck off. It's really simple. Release something good, and that's all fine. That's all nice, okay? And you heard it so many times, like the Apex guys and all. And Apex has great movements, for an example, and great like a shooter feeling and all. So you expect something to go in this way. But I mean, how many times do we have to prove ourselves that this is just bullshit, okay? They treated Highguard at the same time like a lottery ticket, okay? I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the case. If it didn't become like the next Apex in a month, like, fuck off, flip the switch and walk away. I just realized I am saying too many swear words. I'm sorry. I'm not. So what's about Tencent? I mean, the name in itself says a lot about the funding and the runway. So later reporting revealed that Tencent, or Timmy in this case, was actually funding Wildlife. I had no idea about that. And Highguard behind the scenes, even though the studio leaned into like the indie Respawn dev story, like the Apex people and blah blah blah. So the funding was reportedly tied to performance targets, retention and revenue metrics. So that's what they say at least, okay? So when Highguard missed those metrics, I mean, Tencent probably pulled the funding, which triggered the mass layoffs and left only a skeleton crew. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Tencent. What the hell do you expect? If you don't make money, you're nothing to them, okay? So they were basically like, no runway to treat it like this, like a Rainbow Six Siege or No Man's Sky, or hey, let's improve it over a year or whatever. And it didn't hit the Apex level that people are expecting. Okay, so quickly at least. And we have to stop with this shit. So let's go back to like the design of the too many genres at once. I mean, from a design point of view, Highguard tried to be like the hero shooter with the unique wardens, like objective-based PvP game with generators and anchors and base raid style experience. Like internal tests reportedly apparently felt good, but those are devs playing with coordination and context. Like, remember that, guys. They work on it. They know exactly what to do. Real player, like, matched with the randoms didn't have that, so the game felt messy and, like, all over the place. And in a saturated market like that, being fine is basically the same as being like shit, okay? It's just not enough. Nowadays, okay-ish games are really bad. So on dev machines with everyone in comms, and Highguard probably looked like the future. Like to the average player in solo queue, it just looked like one more busy, over-designed live service experiment. And the live service reality in 2026, I mean, it's fucked anyway, right? I mean, Highguard shut down after 45 days, guys. And it joins like another growing list of live service games that are like buried somewhere and just like looking at you like, please help me, but it's not gonna happen, okay? I mean, the model now is so brutal. It has to be free to play. It has a lot of costs behind it, but you only get like the life if you become a hit immediately. And after that, if not, you're gone. Like I said before, the No Man's Sky effect will not happen anymore, or at least I don't expect it. So players only really have time for one or two main live service games, asking them to abandon like other games, like I don't know what else is still cool. Fortnite, I guess, still Apex, Valorant, Destiny, blah blah blah. Those are amazing games. Why would they leave that? So that's why we keep seeing like games like Concord or now Highguard dying under 2 months. I almost forgot about Concord. So when you market a game as a new breed of shooter, which it wasn't by the way, and the next big thing, but launch with something that feel like a slightly different take on stuff, we've already played, the backlash is way worse. Just expect like, hey guys, I'm gonna release a movie that already has been released, we'll just tweak it here and there and add some other genres into it and we have the new big thing. It's not the case, guys. I don't know why I'm talking about movies, guys. What the hell? So the stage Keighley gave them, Geoff Keighley gave them was like a blessing at first, and I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. But at the same time, that's the main curse in this case. It got players into the door, and nobody wanted to walk in anymore. So they looked into it, yeah, it looks interesting, but I don't know, but nobody walked in, guys. So imagine you have 2 million people in front of your door in your store, and everyone was like, yeah, I'm fine. The other problem, which is also clear as day, is like games don't get time anymore. But this is also not really our fault. Obviously, people want to play games, right? But at the same time, I remember one of my most favorite game ever is Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk needed like another 5 years, let's be honest here, and it already had 10 years plus. I mean, come on, man. At least I think it was 10 years plus, I don't know. The release was terrible. So, and Highguard shows how little patience publishers have now. Like, they want to be quick and bam, 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 okay? The roadmap was there, but like, they talked about building with the community and then, you know, like, everything was there. So you knew, like, hey, maybe I can invest or not. But like, just 40 plus days later, like, one patch, one less content drop, and peace, I'm out. Like, what the hell? So it's hard to ask players to invest in new live service games when publishers themselves clearly aren't willing to give it like a year at least, and that's the crazy part. They already know, like, yeah guys, we already knew it's an okay-ish game, so we don't want to work more on it, I guess. So there were hopes, but also not at all, clearly. So why would you grind a battle pass or buy skins in a new game when you might wake up and be like, yeah guys, we are done at the end of the month? That's crazy to me. That never really happened before, and now it's just normal. So from the outside, it looks like millions poured into the projects, right? That publishers abandoned the moment they don't like become Fortnite or anything. I can't believe, man, Fortnite is now the new standard. Oh, kill me. So, Highguard isn't the worst game ever made. Let's be honest here. There's people that really liked it, but at the same time, it was bad, okay? It wasn't a scam, it's just another story. Another buried moment, another situation where we know, yeah, GG. It oversold like the next big deal or whatever. It launched into the most, like, craziest part of the market where there is like zero room like to fail. Okay, zero room to even be mid and to have a chance to improve. So the devs clearly worked hard and believed in it, I guess. But the combo with all this, with like the funding, with like the hype, with the expectations they had, it had no chance. And nowadays, if you think about those things, you see plenty of other games being at the same situation, okay? So my question to you guys is, have you tried it? What did you think? Like, even, well, like, what would be a next genre? Like, what next game that is about to release do you think will fail the same way? Let me know in the comments. And till next time, I guess, stay on, leave a subscribe, leave a like, and peace out.
1, 2, 3, into the flow. Easy motherfucking E with the